Guys, it's done.
You're fine.
That makes you nervous, don't it?
Kind of big foot up also.
A study performed in 2013 by Professor Domhoff at the University of California claimed that the bottom 90% of the population only controls 10% of the wealth in this country. The top 10% controls 90% of the wealth in this country. That's a pretty large gap. So how do we go about closing the gap? Some say raising the minimum wage will suffice, but some say raising the minimum wage would be a bad mistake. So what we'll do is compare and contrast the both good and the bad aspects of raising the minimum wage. First, we're going to go over employment. Second, we'll go over poverty, and then we'll go over business growth and development. All right, some people say by raising the minimum wage would also increase unemployment rates. But Sarah Hyde at the Bureau of Labor and Statistics in 2014 claims that in the past we have never seen very many layoffs when a minimum wage hike occurred, so why would we now? Some people say that raising the minimum wage would bring a lot of people out of poverty, but some say it would impoverish many people by raising the minimum wage through cuts of benefits, cuts of hours due to the large amount of money that the business owners would have to put up front. In a Gallup poll in 2013, 60% of business owners claimed that they would face going out of business if the federal minimum wage was raised to just $10.10 an hour. Some people say that's the only way to fuel the economy, though, is to have a strong middle class with plenty of spending money in order to spend and fuel the economy. Now, this topic is rather difficult. One could obviously see the dilemma that one poses. There's heated arguments on both sides. But I could only address three aspects today. There's many more, but I'm going to have to wrap it up with just three. So, hopefully, we'll just look into the future, see what happens. But I'm just glad I'm not the one that has to make the decision. Thank you.
All right.
All right. All right. That was very good. I totally agree with you.
Yeah. That's
You
informative.
didn't have to hit the 3 minute